Hi everyone, it's Susan from susanwinter.net. Thanks for coming to my channel and thank you for sending me your great questions. I am continuing with your video requests and by the way, thank you to all of my loyal subscribers. So this one is from Daniel and it's about long distance relationships. Do we ever know if they're being faithful and true? Okay, here I go. Thank you again for your questions. Daniel writes, "Hi Susan, me, gay, and my boyfriend, bi, are in a newly long-distance relationship. He's become distant recently and canceling plans. When attempting to talk about it, he hung up and turned off his phone. His excuse being, I have things on my mind. And he's named a few things, but it seems irrational. So I feel he's hiding stuff. How can we tell if someone is being loyal and honest in a long-distance relationship?" Danny, thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate it. That's tough. So I have a couple questions to ask you. You said in a newly long-distance relationship. Now, if you guys had the foundation of a relationship before this distance was created, you're a little bit better in that you have more of a foothold to really dig into his level of responsibility for getting back to you and not shirking the conversation. It's always a little tentative when we're newly involved. There's that part where it's new, and if you met each other and you're in separate locations, and there's the negotiation of what do we have? Is it a relationship? Are we just seeing each other? Are we exclusive? If we're exclusive, can I actually prove it? One thing that we need to have, and you're right, you're actually right to notice this and be concerned about it, is a break in the pattern is significant in any relationship, but in a long distance relationship, it's even more pivotal because the only thing you've got that connects you is the fact that you're willing to have a consistent goal as far as your plans, and you said he was canceling them, and you're willing to have ongoing communication, whether it's FaceTime or Skype or Zoom or however you want to do it. Lots of conversations, lots of text messages, and plans to visit and to keep those plans. So, is there somebody else? We're never going to know. In all truth, unless you install surveillance, I'm not suggesting you do that, or hire a professional investigator, you're not going to know. But one thing that is very true here, you're not being helped by your partner. So here's the turnaround that I don't like seeing, is that you have a very valid complaint, Daniel. You're trying your best. You're trying to believe in the relationship. You want to believe in it. You want to keep investing emotionally. But when you get doubts like this because your partner hangs up the phone, doesn't want to talk about it, shuts you out, they give you no recourse. How is that person assisting you? Long distance relationships are hard enough because of the physical separation. The demands on a long distance relationship are double or triple a normal in the same town or commutable distance. It is even more important to have set goals and those goals are met. So what I can tell you is, I cannot prove from this that your partner is seeing somebody. I can prove to you that your partner is being selfish, is not dealing with the question at hand, and doesn't want to talk about it because, one, they don't want to admit that they're already halfway out of the door, or two, they want you to be okay with being uncomfortable. Both of those are not correct. It's within your human rights to say, look, here's a plan that I suggest for us. We're never going to make it. We're never going to know what is possible if we don't commit to ongoing communication. So this is the thing that I think has to be done here. You're never going to have a shot at knowing what you have if one person is just too reluctant to try. Okay, so I hope that helps. And by the way, those of you who keep writing the media department asking me if I work with gay or lesbian people? The answer, I work with humans, okay? Men and women, humans, all people. Thank you very much. So for those of you that would prefer to listen rather than watch this, you can catch me on iTunes at The Susan Winter Show. Those of you who are continuing to come to Magnify, the on-demand app where I speak to you and in real time, so you don't have to wait for an appointment. I love meeting you there. Thank you so much. It's always new people. And of course, you can book me on my website, susanwinter.net, for, we have a couple of different packages from individual to an entire day. Thanks a lot for joining with me, and thank you for your wonderful questions. Bye-bye now.